Hi, I'm Radonna from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today I have Jody and we just colored her hair. What we're going to do is a fun haircut on her. She's got this length back here, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring that up and stack it back here. We're just going to make this more of a messy, textured cut. I am going to use the distortion after to piece it all out. But what I want to show you first is the back, how we're going to cut the back. She has a lower hairline, so I'm just going to come to this hairline and I'm going to come straight across this way. Okay. Okay, then tilt their head to the side. Just comb this hair straight down with your comb, and then that way it evens out with this back here. Okay, now I'm just going to hold this hair down from the ear. Okay, then I'm going to come on this side. Try to put my arm down so you guys can see. Just connect that. Okay, then lift their head again. Comb that straight down. Okay, and then I'm going to hold this hair down with my fingers. Just take that off. Okay, so now that length's off. So you can see we have bulk back here. We're going to want to take that off. And the reason why we want to take that off is obviously to give it style, but to make it an easy haircut. Very fast to style. Okay, I'm going to come from this length down here. You can see this. And I am going, so if you don't want it stacked as much, you're going to bring your fingers out this way. If you want it stacked more, the closer to the head your fingers are, is the more stacked it is going to be. With Jody's hair, we're going to go right in the middle. So not too close, not way out there, just right in the middle. And what this look is going to do, well, actually what she's just going to dry this down, and cutting it this way, it'll just lay and fall into place. So if you have a client or you want your hair just in an easy style, this would be a good one. Okay, I've showed in other videos, you know, if you want the front longer, you pull it all the way back. With Jody, I'm just going to bring it out, straight out from her head. I'm not going to pull back too much on hers. Okay, then you just comb this down. Okay, come to this other side. And from this middle hair, you have your guideline. You can see that hair, you know, behind the other hair. Okay, so same thing on this. I'm just going to kind of pull it straight out this way instead of back. Okay, now I'm going to take another section, clip the rest of that. Okay, and then I'm going to hold this out. You can see where this guideline is and where this hair is. So just grab that and cut into that. Okay, just follow that guideline. I always like to go from middle to right and then middle to left. Let's just I've always done that, just a way to keep track of, you know, where you're at in your haircut. Okay. Again, hold it just straight out from their head. And you can see I always go by the ear and just push that hair in front. And then everything behind the ear is what I cut back here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is we're just going to kind of have this messy up here. So I'm going to do 90-degree angle from this point. Just point cutting into that. And she likes her top, you know, a little bit shorter just so it has some height. Point cut into that. Okay, now again, I just push all this forward, come from this top, and then come down into these sides. And I just push that hair out of the way with my comb. Okay, hold that straight out. Take that length. Okay, and then we'll come on the side. So you can see that guide point here, guide point here. Just going to want to take that corner off. Again, I just push all that hair forward. Hold that out. Okay, so that's how we are going to cut the back. In a minute, we'll texturize and stuff. Okay, now we are going to take this front section, just in the mohawk section right there, and hold that straight up. Just take a little bit off of there. Okay, and then I'm going to take right in the middle. Okay, take another little section up here in front. And just connect from your middle piece. Then you're going to want to come down on the side. And I dropped my comb. Sorry. Okay. Then, again, I'm going to hold this straight out. You can see my guide point back here, my guide point up here from the side. Just point cut into that. Okay, hold this straight out. Okay, she actually comes this way, so I'm going to just push her hair this way. Okay, right here, I'm just going to kind of chop into this a little bit. Just because she's going to want it more piecey. Okay, then on this side, same thing. I'm just going to hold this straight out. You can see that top guide, and there's your bottom. So you're going to take that corner off. Same thing there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this side, just kind of chop into that so it's not real straight. Okay, and for this front, she's going to do a bang down, but we're going to want to just piecey. In fact, what I'm going to do is use my razor. What you're going to want to do is just hold them out a little bit. Sorry, getting her nose, just waking her up. Okay, just going to hold this out, and I'm going to bring the razor in and just start taking some of that length. Why I'm using the razor is because we're going to get a softer look, and that's what we want around her face with this haircut. Then I'm going to take the razor up in her haircut. Just come down these sides. Okay. Okay, now just come, same thing, just on this side. I'm just using light pressure. If you use heavier pressure, you can chunk it out more. So if that's the look that you're wanting, use more pressure. If not, just do it a little bit softer. Alright, now through this top, I'm just going to take the razor, here I'll turn this way, going to come in on an angle, and I'm just going to, just like I'm going to brush it. Just brush it up. If you just do this throughout, this will give it that softer, piecey look. Okay, then I'm going to take the razor down here, just so it's not so thick. Just take that razor, kind of just comb that down. Okay. I do want to take my texturizing shears and just kind of go down to the base. Not right against the base, but the reason I'm doing that is to give it more volume, but not, the reason why I use the razor is to give it the softer look, but I'm using these closer to the scalp, not too close, but closer to the scalp for the volume. Okay, so that's about it. I am going to just, I am going to just take the razor down here, or the trimmers, just down here a little bit. She just has a lower hairline, so I'm just going to clean that up. Just like that. And then you can watch for the styling video. I'm going to do a styling video to show you the haircut.